guys, it's me Brianna, and this is going to be a review slash demonstration slash tutorial. Coastal Scents sent me this For Everything brush set to review, so I'm going to review it as well as do a demo of it, and we're going to see if it actually does what they say this brush set does. It includes 4 makeup brushes. On the back it says the For Everything brush set has the most essential brushes for every look you can imagine. What the box looks like, pretty sturdy box. I'm not gonna get into the box really. So included in each box is a pouch, and it says Coastal Scents on it, and it includes 4 little things to put your brushes in. It's a nice pouch. This would be great, I guess, for traveling. If you travel a lot, this would be a nice little case to put your 4 brushes in. Each brush, that's what it looks like, and they have wooden handles, synthetic brushes, pretty soft. This one's not as dense as I probably would like, but for a beginner I think it'd do pretty well. So the flat top foundation brush, and then the eyeshadow brush, and it's pretty fluffy. I actually like this eyeshadow brush, the fluffiness of it. Included is an angled brush, great for bronzer, blush, all that, and then a powder brush. So all the brushes, just from looking at it, you can see this one's kind of frayed a little bit. Hold on. See how it's a little frayed over there? So not sure why this piece is frayed. But other than that, this one's really soft, so it's not going to pick up a lot of pigment. They don't smell crazy. I know sometimes brush sets smell really weird. This one doesn't. And I do like the handle. It's a nice handle. It's not super cheap. So let's go ahead and let's start with this makeup look. So I've already applied my primer to my face and moisturized my face. Usually from here I would do my eyebrows, but we don't have an eyebrow brush, so we're gonna have to skip that step. So again, I think that this brush set is missing a very important brush, and that is the eyebrow spoolie. So we're gonna do a look with just these brushes. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So I'm going to apply my foundation first. I'm going to be using some CoverGirl Queen Collection foundation, and I'm going to be using that with this foundation brush I was given. So let's go ahead and let's see if this brush set does everything it says it will do. So with brushes like this, I definitely recommend a cream as opposed to a liquid. It's not doing anything with this liquid. So you know what? Let's try a cream, because I don't like this brush with liquid. So right off the jump, I can let you know I'm not filling this brush with this liquid foundation. So I think this brush would be better with a cream. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my stick foundation. So there we go. Now let's blend this in. And this is working a lot better with this cream. So as far as this brush, it is decent. Like I said, I definitely don't think it's a good brush for liquids. For liquids, I actually like a pointed foundation brush or a flat top buffer brush. I don't like the flat brush. I like the flat top. Coastal Scents does sell individual brushes, and they do sell a flat top brush as well as I think a pointed foundation brush. So you can definitely get the other brushes that you needed. Okay, so the foundation is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply some concealer. This is Black Opal concealer. And now I'm just going to for the concealer, it's actually not doing a bad job. I actually like to use a sponge or a small concealer brush, but again, these are the essential brushes, so if you were traveling and you couldn't bring a lot of brushes, this foundation brush would definitely do for applying concealer. And I'm going to go ahead and cover up a little bit of my eye because I have a little excess concealer. So we use it as a base. make sure not to, if you do this look, make sure not to bring the concealer past your nose, which I kind of did, so forgive me. We have used this brush for the foundation and for the concealer, so we're halfway done, right? Eyeshadow brush. So we can't do smoky eyes with just an eyeshadow brush. You can't really do that. You just can't. So we're going to do one eyeshadow and we're going to see how this holds up to it. If you were only carrying these 4 brushes, I definitely would not recommend applying like a really colorful shadow because you're not going to be able to blend it out. You can blend out a little bit by going like this, but depending upon your eye shape, you may not really be able to blend well with just one brush. So, yeah. So we've used the eyeshadow brush and we used the foundation brush. So, up next is the, what is up next? The powder. So some black Opal powder just to set my concealer. So I'm taking the powder brush, gonna go like that to get the excess, and I'm just going to apply that directly underneath my eye. Okay. I'm also gonna do my nose and my forehead. This brush is really soft, like really soft. So it's not gonna pick up a lot of product. Would you like to build your makeup? Or you like a very light looking makeup? This would probably be great for that. So right now I'm just kind of dusting the areas of my face that get oily. So I'm gonna right here, my nose, my forehead, underneath my eye. I'm going to go in with a regular face powder and I'm going to do the rest of my face. And this brush, it's my first time using it, but it's already like starting to shed, so uh-oh, that's not good. So now I'm just powdering the rest of my face. Oh, I really wish there was like a brush, a spoolie in this brush kit to brush my brows, because I think brows just really frame the face. So, whatever. And honestly, guys, I'm not happy with this brush. It's already starting to shed. It doesn't pick up a lot of product because it's too soft. It's not dense at all. It's just very fluffy. So this probably isn't the best brush for powder. So there we go. Now I'm going to go in with some blush. I'm going to be using the same brush I used for my powder. I'm not going to wash it. I'm going to take some of the blush like that. And then I'm going to smile and apply this to the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to take this angled brush. I would not recommend this for contouring because it's too thick. If you contour with this, you get like a huge razor stripe. So I would not recommend this for contouring. I honestly recommend this for blush and for highlighting your face, and as well as maybe for powder. But it's so fluffy, it's not going to be a good contour brush. So I'm actually going to apply a little bit of highlight. So this is the face using only the 4 Coastal Scents brush sets. Do you think that this is an essential brush set? Like, do you think this is all you need to create a everyday look. Again, I really think they needed a duo spoolie angle brush for eyebrows. But if you have really awesome brows, you probably wouldn't even need that brush, right? So this looks very, very basic, very, like, I'm talking work. So I'm actually gonna jazz up this look a little more just to see what we can do without using any more brushes. So this is a lipstick from CoverGirl with no name on it. Stay Luscious Queen Collection. I'm gonna line my eyes a little bit. So my eyeliner is a lot thicker than I had intended it to be, because when I was lining my eyes, you know how sometimes you line your eyes and one just is way thicker than the other, so you gotta kind of even them out. So my eyeliner is a lot thicker than I wanted it. Mascara, and we're done. Okay, so this is the finished look using only the Coastal Scents For Everything brush set. So again, I think that this brush set is desperately missing a brush if it wants to be the essential brushes. Desperately missing one of these brushes with the spoolie and the angled eyeliner. As far as essential brushes, I can agree for the most part. I did my foundation, I did my concealer, I did my blush, I did my highlight. Can't really contour with this, but I don't contour on a normal basis anyway, as well as a face powder brush. So definitely the essentials. You're not going to achieve the smoky eye with this because you don't have a blending brush. I mean, you could use this, but why would you? But yeah, I could get down with this look if I could fill in my brows. So this is the brush set right here. Would I recommend it? If you could get this brush set for less than $10, I think it'd be a good deal. Would I buy this? I wouldn't buy this for me because I just don't think it's enough. But I could see myself buying this for a little cousin who, you know, maybe she's 16 and she just wants the essentials, or if you're older and you just want the essentials for the foundation. I could see that. Do I like it? I like it. I don't love it. Like I said, it did achieve, you know, a face, the essential face. I do wish the brushes were a little more dense in order to pick up a little more product, but it did the job. So yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below and I'll try to answer those for you. And of course, all product reviews will be listed down below in the description box. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.